When Chuck Norris punches things now, they go fly. What? What is happening? What? What's up, guys, and welcome back to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the full release of the game, which is rare for these games, it seems like. Most of them are in early access for years or forever. A lot of them never actually get finished, but this is the full release of the game. It has a dozen new units, a new god power, new maps, a lot of stuff for us to look at. It turns out there was a clearance sale on flannel, and all of a sudden a zombie apocalypse broke out right in the middle of it. The modern city has been taken over by runner zombies, the brand new unit. And the only way to get rid of them is to release a pack of T-Rexes into the city. They're like the mongoose to the zombie snake. How exactly we're gonna get rid of the T-Rexes later, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a working plan. My main question is honestly, how fast does a running zombie run? I'm curious what the difference is between this and a regular zombie. If they kill a T-Rex, will it turn into a running zombie, a regular zombie, or a zombie T-Rex? And they do seem to kind of run. I mean, they run a lot faster than the regular zombie. They're more kind of up for a brisk jog. They are wearing heavy jeans and flannel, so they're not exactly in jogging attire. I wonder where the T-Rexes are. Oh my god. I think they're my favorite new unit. I know they came in an update before the full release, but I never got to them. Oh, they just run over people. Oh, that is fantastic. I thought that they would just kind of chomp the units one at a time, but they don't even bother. They just kind of run over a lot of them. Oh my god, they're amazing. And there's not even that many of them here yet. Use your stubby little arms. You have to love the sound of sword meeting shield when T-Rexes fight zombies. This is 5,000 zombies versus 250 T-Rexes, and it's gonna be a slaughter. I might have underestimated the power of the T-Rex because they're just wiping out entire hordes. I think a few of them went down. They didn't turn into zombie T-Rexes. A little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they turned into regular zombies though. T-Rexes seem to have issues with barrels. They do manage to chomp down on multiple units at a time, though. What kind of strategy are the zombies using here? They're just kind of funneling in one by one. Okay, you know what? They don't have a lot of brains, but they have a lot of heart. They are zombies after all, so they want to eat brains more so than have brains. But they're just charging into their second death with no fear against massive T-Rexes. You brought this on yourself, zombies. Okay, if you called the T-Rexes and just informed them about the clearance on the flannel, maybe they wouldn't be so pissed off. Maybe some of you would still be alive? Our next battle brings us to the top of an active volcano, which can actually sputter out lava and kill your army, I'm pretty sure. Fortunately, we only have 2 units, 2 new heroes. I love that they're still adding heroes to the game because the most overpowered units are always the most fun for me. So we have the Elven Huntress, who's here to vanquish evil. Whoa. Okay, that was lucky. She's not here to vanquish lava, though. She's here to vanquish the evil of the Soul Tyrant, who looks kind of like a mix between a medieval knight and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna guess that you're a melee unit, and she's probably a ranged unit, so this should be a very interesting battle. Go. I don't know if you guys are super fast or not. Oh, here we go. They've made eye contact. They're moving towards each other. They're so freaking cool, though. I know that they're special, essentially. Okay, that's not good. Not good. Does not. Okay. Well, that might not be entirely fair. Evil has been vanquished. Praise the sun and my glorious rack. Both parties have agreed to move this a little bit further down the volcano, and that might not help a whole lot. Because now that I think about it, lava runs downhill. Okay, just quick timeout. We're gonna wait for that to cool down so that they don't run into it. Uh-oh, okay, that's probably not fair to start. Okay, well, you know what? The battles are now technically 1-to-1. I'm guessing if I hit begin, yep, Soul Tyrant is victorious. Good for you, buddy. There's nothing quite like winning by default. Both parties have agreed once again to move this way, way down the mountain. Hopefully we'll have enough time down here. Okay, just go before the lava finds us, right? So you are an archer, as we would expect, and you're just gonna fire off a whole bunch of arrows. How are you doing down here, champ? Just taking them in the chest and grumbling like whatever you are, some kind of weird demon. Okay, sweet. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't super fair because she is ranged, but at the same time, lava didn't kill them. I'm gonna give this one to the volcano. Okay, this is really cool. This is definitely the best map that they've introduced with the update because there's a little kind of Roman city leading up to a Colosseum and it actually has an audience. Look at all these little guys. They look a little bit more Renaissance than Roman, but that's okay. You don't need to ask questions, especially because time and space have torn apart. And in this corner, we have one giant angry Cyclops, and in this corner, we have a battalion of World War II German soldiers. Makes total sense. I actually thought the 25 soldiers might be able to do okay versus a Cyclops, but the US soldiers have fully automatic Thompsons. These guys have bolt-action rifles. I don't know how good I feel about having to pump every single shot into a Cyclops that's about 10 feet away, but we'll give it a try. You guys can do it. I believe in you. He throws boulders. What? He's a ranged unit. Why would he be a ranged unit? Okay, well, we got him. That just completely took me by surprise. I thought for sure he would be a brawler like the Giant Ogre, which makes me want to try Giant Cyclops versus Giant Ogre. They are giants, so it's a bit of a tight fit, but this is what the crowd came out for, okay? That was just the introduction, it was the preview. Now we have the main show. 50 Giant Ogres versus 50 Giant Cyclopses. There aren't even regular Cyclopses. Why not just call them Cyclops? I don't get it. Either way, go throw your poop at them as they run at you. I think they're probably boulders. They look like catapult boulders. They're gonna make the distance. You would think the range units would be at an advantage, but maybe not. Nobody's really dying right now. They're all just kind of rubbing up against each other. You're all too strong. The perspective of how big these guys are in comparison to the audience or even the walls of the stadium is pretty great, but it looks like the melee units are gonna take this down. I wanna say that they're ahead. Actually, it's really hard to judge. Like, again, you would expect that the range units would be at an advantage because they can start attacking sooner, but there wasn't a whole lot of range there. We're in a pretty tight little circle. Come on, Cyclopses, I believe in you. You guys have the best butts. I wonder if you can kill the crowd because I'm seeing boulders just kind of stray off into the audience, which would be hilarious. Random stray bullets just took out audience members. Would be fantastic, but yeah, this was a slaughter. So the Giant Ogre is better than the Giant Cyclops in close range. Like I said, it wasn't exactly a fair fight. I just wanted to see giants punch each other. The entire town is empty. Everybody got their tickets to go see the giants battle in the Colosseum, and then all of a sudden, skeleton warriors decided to invade. They're all over the place. There's like 500 of them. So now, without any citizens to worry about, we've issued the Roman guards to see if they can take them down and reclaim the city. I love how all these new maps make for really interesting little scenarios. It's not just, throwing units at one another. I'm kind of curious how strong the skeletal warriors are. You would think that they would be a little bit, well, maybe not more powerful. I mean, these guys are armored. Technically, if they're just bones, you'd think you could just whack them and then they would fall down. We're gonna find out as sword meets shield. Are they? Skeletons are bleeding. And they're also golden skeletons. Why are golden skeletons bleeding? I don't know, man. I don't think we should underestimate the skeletons. They're tricky. You know, they don't have any brains, but they definitely know what they're doing. Technically, they've already hidden in plain sight. Every Roman has a skeleton hidden inside of them. I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't spread out a little bit more in the city. They all just kind of formed one giant line here, and they're gonna hack at one another until one army is left standing. I think that's one thing that I wish they would update with the game was, have them use some kind of strategy or anything. Just split up a little bit, have people want to divert, or if you're standing in the back and you're just kind of do-si-doing around and looking off, there's evil skeletons fighting your brothers right there and you can't even pay attention. Like, instead of doing some market shopping, I wish they would go do something a little more productive. The sun is starting to set, the Colosseum is starting to empty, and it looks like the Romans have won. They've encircled the few remaining skeletons and taken them out. Hopefully, none of their skeletons decide to get unruly, but overall, the city has been defended. Now, obviously, I can't end the episode without making one silly custom unit. I got one in mind, but before I do that, I wanted to point out that there's a melee block chance now, which is great because that was something that I was wondering a lot about when I was doing the tournament, when I've been talking about units. If you have a shield, you should have some advantage over somebody not having a shield. That only makes sense. So now I guess the units with shields will have a certain percentage chance to block things. Pretty good, but we're not going to be looking at any of that right now. We are going to make a runner zombie, and he's going to be very similar to a regular zombie, and hopefully we can try something that we've done in the past. We should probably try to buy a little bit of time for the cleanup crews to get the skeletons out of the road before everybody leaves the Coliseum, so I figured we would do it here. Plus, I think it's going to make a spectacular final show. One very special runner zombie versus one Chuck Norris. And if you guys have seen my past videos, hopefully we can make magic happen again. Otherwise known as break the game. We'll release the zombie on Chuck, or Chuck on the zombie, however you want to... Oh, what was that? Do you see that? When Chuck Norris punches things now, they go fly. What? What is happening? What? The zombie is hitting him like 50,000 times, and then Chuck just punches him, and he goes flying. This is not what I expected. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. That was okay. He's gone. Oh no, he's still back. What on earth is happening right now? Chuck, no, Chuck. Chuck, have mercy, please. He deserves better. Where did he go? Oh my God. Okay, he's super fast in all regards. He keeps sending him up to the crowd, and the crowd sends him back. Okay, I said it was gonna be a fantastic final show. This is not at all what I wanted. What is, every time he kicks him, he just kind of spazzes out and disappears. Oh, where are we going? Is he down here? Whoa, what is this? Did you guys find some kind of secret room? Where did Chuck go? I'm so confused. He hit this thing and disappeared. Did it make him leave? Did it kill him? You don't have any idea where he went, do you? What does the green arrow do? Chuck went back into, oh, here he is. Chuck, what are you doing outside? Oh yeah, look at that. You can actually have your units leave the Coliseum and go outside, but they can't really figure out how to get back in. Full release for a game, man. I wanted the runner zombies to multiply inside of Chuck, and then we would release all of them onto the audience, and it would be hilarious, but you know what? This was suitable. I'll take it. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, guys. I like the update. I gotta say, all the new units have been a lot of fun. All of the new areas are way better than the old ones, in my opinion, so I wouldn't mind doing more. If you guys wanna see more, as always, be sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment letting me know, and give me some ideas, because I don't really know what I want to do. This episode was just me coming up with random scenarios. If you like that, I could do more of that. Maybe I'll do another tournament. Maybe I'll do some user-generated battles. I have no idea. Let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.